What is going on, everyone? My name is Ryan Prendez, or rather Crypto Guy, and I would like to welcome you back to the Master Podcast Mini Pods. In this episode, Nestor and I sit down with each other and go over some highlighted news this past week. In today's clip, I am talking about an SEC staff member that came out and claimed that Binance may be getting looked into by the SEC for potentially selling unregistered securities. I go on to talk about the importance of the SEC staff member's remarks and why you shouldn't keep your crypto on exchanges. If y'all haven't already seen the full podcast, I highly suggest you do so. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at the Masternodes and someone on our team will be happy to answer them. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy this clip from our episode, What's Happening with Crypto? Now, like I said, the reason why this caught my attention was because it was Binance US that was directly called out. In situations like this, we know the SEC has kind of been after a lot of US exchanges for violating US laws. And so in this case, we have Binance as a whole, and then we have Binance US that was specifically designed to sell and regulate cryptocurrencies within the US market. So if this US based exchange is being attacked, directly or could be attacked directly, my concern is, well, does that mean that Binance itself could be dragged into the mix? There are already news that the SEC was looking into Binance. I mean, they haven't stated whether or not, their official views from the SEC's perspective. It's just from a few staff members. But did people already know about this? Was this already in the works and people were like, oh, I don't really like what I'm seeing with Binance. I'm going to go ahead and start selling some of my cryptocurrency I have on there. Which also leads me to, say this is kind of one of the reasons why we tell you guys not to keep your cryptocurrency on exchanges, because of situations like this. With Binance operating within the US, or specifically Binance US operating within the US, the SEC can kind of step in at any time, or the government could step in at any time and say, oh, you know what? We don't like what's going on here. We got to stop transactions till we look more into it, like they did with FTX, like they did with a bunch of other exchanges within the country, and put a stop really to your money, which is why we always say, don't keep your money on cryptocurrency exchanges. Use them as what they're supposed to be used for, exchanges. Let's say, you went to a normal exchange and you wanted to convert United States dollars into pesos. Well, you wouldn't just leave your pesos there. You would take them and hold on to them in possession, and then you would go back and then exchange them for USD and then take them and hold on to them. You wouldn't leave your fiat there. So why are you doing that with exchanges? Use exchanges for what they're supposed to be used for, because in situations like this, you don't want to be caught up in the drama or in the conflict and then, you're SOL, because now you're waiting to see what's going to happen with your money. Same thing that we saw with Celsius.
Here at the Masternodes, we are not making any claims as to income you may earn. Before entering any agreement, please use caution and seek the advice of a professional advisor, such as attorney or financial advisor.
Please ensure your own research is done before investing any money into the market.